These are the two stars of the show right here, and especially this one here, Mary Moorman. But you find that those two are integral to this entire assassination, and if you just listen to what they're saying, they describe for us, I mean, all the clues you could ever need.
Started to take the picture, and the president came right even with us. We looked at him, and he was looking at a dog in the middle of the seat. 2 shots rang out, and he grabbed his chest, and a look of pain on his face, and fell across toward Jackie, and she fell over on him and said, "My God, he's shot."
All these modifications done to the film, in large part, had to do with them, to either hide them from the place that they actually were, or to make them look like that they were in a place that they weren't. I have some clips here of Mary Ann Moorman and Jean Hill, and listen to what they're saying, and you'll know that they can't be the two people that are on the lawn the way everybody thinks. And the babushka woman next to her obviously had the shot covered for the famous, quote-unquote, the famous Mary Ann Moorman photograph. See, in the Zapruder film where the car just starts out of nowhere, that was necessary so they could get the footage on the side of the street, so you couldn't see the two of them standing there, because they ran across the street and were stopped by a cop who recognized them and let them continue on the other side of the street. He came around that corner, all these people were all set up in the court buildings right there to watch it, and she stared right at him. She said they were staring at a dog in the middle of the seat. He grabbed his chest, look of pain on his face. It's obvious that she wasn't on the lawn. They're right there in the Elsie Dorman film. They ran across the street. They're at the book depository side. The car comes around that corner and stops. That's why you'll never see any footage of the car in that corner, because that's where Kennedy got shot.
And just as my friend started to take a Polaroid picture of the president as his car was coming abreast, the shots rang out. I mean, I jumped on the street to yell at him to look this way, and shots rang out. He grabbed his throat.
When I stated I felt like the second and third shots could not have been fired from the same rifle, they reminded me that I wasn't an expert.
Stepped out into the street, so I took the camera and aimed it, focused it, and stood there and looked through it for quite a few seconds, because I wanted to be sure that they were looking at me. And as I followed it for,
With us now is Jean Hill, who was closer to the president's car than anyone else at the time of the shooting. Ms. Hill is a Dallas grade school teacher and has feared for her life for the last 29 years. She's just written a book, JFK, The Last Dissenting Witness. And just last week, she received another death threat on the telephone. Ms. Hill, welcome.
Thank you.
What did the person who threatened you on the phone say?
Well, he said he thought that I had learned my lesson and had learned to shut up, but that they'd found out that I had a book coming out, and that if I said anything in the book, I would never live to enjoy it.